We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. We're looking forward to another great year of football. So thanks for joining us for tonight's first game of the season as the St. Louis Rams come into town to face the Arizona Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. It's almost time for the kickoff. Al Michaels here to bring you this one with my partner, John Madden.
Hey, we're taking a look at a tight end who seems to improve after every game. I mean, his hands are so big. When he's throwing a pass, it's like they just swallow the ball. And when they need a first down, you better believe the quarterback is looking his way because he's always making the big catch for him.
The Rams' game plan is to put their safety on that tight end for the majority of the game. But there will be times that he'll play close to the line and will come on the blitz as this defense would like to force some early turnovers, if possible. Should make for a great game.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
You have called tails. Is that correct? Arizona has won the toss and chooses to kick. Good luck, man.
Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. James is just about ready to kick this one away. Deep to receive. He gets the kick away. The Rams will start the drive from 21. Melissa, is update?
I talked to Coach McGinnis earlier today. He said that confidence was running high in the locker room. The team practiced very well this week, and the guys came ready to play. Should be a great matchup.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Ball gets the toss. He'll take this one to the outside. He was stopped before he could go anywhere.
Yeah, because those big old defensive linemen pushed those big old offensive linemen backwards.
2nd and 9. Drops back. Surveying the field. Warner throws it over to his right. The defense really put the pressure on.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 22. Man in motion. Quick drop. Throws it. He juggled it a bit and then lost it. He's threw the ball into pretty heavy coverage.
The defense was all over that one. They're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
4th and 9. Ball on their own 22. Berger is back to punt. Smith will be looking to give his team good field position here. Smith will be looking for some good blocking on the run back. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Green gets set, using motion. Looking to pass. He surveys the field. Throwing. Johnson was the intended target. Thomas swatted that pass down.
He was in a great position to make that play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 43. Green gets set. He's looking to pass. He's looking. Passing to his left. Nice completion. And he stopped at the 33-yard line. And so he was able to fire that one to his receiver, converting for a first down.
Passes like that have been known to dislocate receivers' fingers. You might want to double check and make sure you can move them well.
4-man front this time, using motion. Davis gets the toss. Takes this one outside. Herring makes the tackle at the 25. 8-yard gain. 2 yards to go. Green under center. The Cardinals use motion. Looking downfield. He surveys the field, tosses it right, and so he was able to fire that one to his receiver, converting for a first down.
Back delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
1st and 10. Dropping back. He's looking. Passes it out to the left. Hits his man with the pass. He tossed the ball to the receiver for the touchdown.
That was a great pass by the quarterback. He delivered that ball where only his receiver could make the catch.
And it's up, and the extra point is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go scoring in.
So they're now up by a touchdown. He kicks it off. He wants to give his team good field position here.
This is where you want to be able to respond. But you also don't want to panic because it's only the first quarter.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. 4-man front this time. Warner with a man in motion. Back to pass with the throw. Nice connection.
It's complete to number 81 for a gain of 19 yards for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Falk, the lone back, using motion. He gets the toss. Running left. McKinnon stops him at the 36. Wrapped up before he can make anything happen on that play, John.
Yeah, he really had nowhere to go with the ball. He got to just take whatever the defense gives without trying to break a big one.
Warner gives the ball off. Falk looking for blockers. Breaks free of the defender. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Third and 3. Ball on their own 46. They'll go with the pass. With the throw, hits his man with the pass. Weathersby takes him down at the 40.
A gain of 14 on the play.
First and 10. 4-man front this time. Falk looking for a seam. McKinnon. He's starting to make his presence felt out there. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
2nd and 7. Warner gives the ball off. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 29. Effective running there, and they pick up a first down.
A few more runs like that.
And we go back to the game. 1st and 10. Sixth play of this drive. Bruce, the motion man.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is St. Louis 0, Arizona 7.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So they have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, looking to the middle. He hits his receiver, and he stopped at the 20-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. Second and about 1. They'll go from the I formation, looking downfield. Great catch. Weathersby with the tackle at the 11, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 11-yard line. Lining up with a big set this time. On the run. Looking for blockers. Falk was dropped before he could get back to the line.
Yeah, you can't run without good blocking.
Down inside the 15. Receives the toss. Searching for a seam. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 5-yard line. They definitely came into this game trying to make the ground game a big factor.
Yeah, it sure looks like this guy's going to be involved in the offense today.
3rd and 5 coming up. About 5 yards out. This is the 10th play of this drive. Looking to throw. Passes it out to the left. Knocked away. And there's a flag on the play.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
Wilkins will try to come through with the field goal here. And it's on its way, and the kicker got all of that one. So a successful drive when you look at the fact they did get 3 points out of it.
They couldn't get that final push through the red zone, but their kicker came out and made sure they got at least some points on the board.
He sends it off. Smith fields it cleanly.
Now this thing can still go either way.
First and 10. Ball on their own 28. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel, using motion. Back to pass. He's looking. Passing to the short option. And he finds the open man. He pulled the trigger quickly.
As hard as he throws it, he always seems to put the ball right in the receiver's number.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 30. Using motion. Green, directing traffic. Looks like he's calling an audible. Directing traffic. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. And he's tackled at the 37-yard line. Quick decision by the quarterback on that play.
This guy's just like a gunslinger. He's never in a position where he thinks their throw is impossible.
About a yard to go. Looking downfield. Looking for a receiver. Throws it. Hits his man with the pass. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Changing the play now. Drops back. Looking downfield. Throwing. Right to the defender. Herring got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. 2-minute warning coming up. Looking for an opening. Looking to turn it upfield. McKinnon gets right in there and brings him down. Down the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Warner under center with the pass, and it's caught. And he goes out at the 20-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain.
If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their block and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
Man in motion. Quick drop. Looking downfield. Going deep. Hold. The intended receiver. It looks as if he got a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and all you have to do to make a guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go where you expect it to go.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. To line up for what will be his 2nd punt of the game. Smith will try to bring this one back. Can't bring him down. They'd like to add a few more points lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 45-yard line. Only one man back. Man in motion. Looking to throw. He's looking. Rolls right. Deep pass. Green looked a little uncomfortable in the pocket there.
It was an easy pass. How the heck did he miss it?
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Davis, the lone back. Dropping back. Looking downfield. Launches the pass. Knocked away. That pass was batted away.
If you don't take your time and you start to rush your throw, that's what you're going to see happen.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Nickelback in the zone. Dropping back downfield. Passing to his left. Wayne was the intended receiver. Herring knocked the down.
I'm not surprised. That was a tough pass.
Time for a punt here, as it's now 4th down. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. He's looking to pass. Stepping up, gets the pass off, hits his man with the pass. A powerful arm display on that pass.
Heck, that guy better count his fingers to make sure they're all there after catching that one.
A little over a minute left. With the pass, Bill tackle at the 45.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
About 6 to go.
Come on, defense, rip it up. Tighten up. Big play. Roger, watch your man.
Drops back, looking downfield. Warner rolls right. Vilma reached the quarterback and brought him down.
Timeout called by St. Louis. They have one timeout remaining.
Here's the defense's chance to put an end to this drive. They'll be in a full pass rush. So let's see if the guys up front can prevent the sack.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 40. Only one man in the backfield. Back to pass. Warner throws the pass away. Hits his man with the pass. Number 84 couldn't find a way to get past the marker.
On third down, the receiver has to be aware of where that marker is. There's no excuse for running a route that doesn't take you beyond it.
Berger lines up in the backfield for the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. Happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Green gets set. Back to pass. He surveys the field. Throws over to his right. And the catch is made. He displayed a lightning release on that pass.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
Davis, the lone back. He's going to throw. Surveying the field. Passing to his left. And the catch is made. Green went over 100 yards passing on that play.
Here's the spot we're trying to add to the lead before the half can backfire. All it takes is one mistake, and it could be the defense that's scoring. That's why the quarterback has to throw it hard to the sideline so that no one can jump the pass and pick it off.
He's looking, passing right. Hits the target with the pass. Perfect spiral on that pass.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. The kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Changing the play now. He's looking to pass. He surveys the field. Rolling out to his right. Throws over to his right. He has time to go through his progressions and find the open man.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
It's the end of the second. Arizona 7. St. Louis 3. Back to the field. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Berger is back and ready to put this one in the air. He sends this one toward the end zone. Smith is heading upfield. He loses it. The Rams scoop it up. First and 10. The Rams line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. The Rams use motion. Looking to throw. Coleman showed great speed in getting to the quarterback there.
And you have to give credit to the coverage.
It's 2nd down and 15 to go. Searching for a seam. And he's tackled at the 21.
This kind of running game allows the offense to control the clock.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Warner sets up, using motion. Quick drop. Passes it. Broken up. He makes a great play by breaking the pass.
Nothing will frustrate a receiver more than knocking away his pass.
Wilkins leads the field goal team into the game for the attack. The kick is up. The kick is good. And they're able to get some points out of the drive with the successful field goal attempt.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. And I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Berger is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 89.
He gets the kick away. The offense takes over after their last drive was brought to an abrupt end with a fumble. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. Green sets up. Looking downfield. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. Number 81 was the intended receiver. He waited just a little too long to get rid of that pass.
I'm not surprised that that pass went incomplete. I don't think he could even see past that big old defensive lineman rushing.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 25. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Drops back. He's looking. Passes it. The defender broke that play up. Green saw the coverage, but thought his man had good position.
I'm no quarterback, but even I saw that he was covered.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 25. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Looking to pass. He surveys the field. Passes left. And it's caught. Great reception on that play, John.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
So they're almost within their kicker's range. Man in motion. Looks like he's calling an audible. Dropping back. He surveys the field. Rolling right with the pass. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 37. He didn't have to make any adjustments to come up with that catch.
A few more like that, this guy's going to be in the All-Madden team.
2nd and 3 coming up here. Quick drop. Looking for an option. Throws it. Hits his man with the pass. It helps to have soft hands to bring in a hard throw like that one.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Dropping back. Surveying the field. Throws it out over to the left. And he's tackled at the 12-yard line. That was flawless execution.
That one was all about timing. The back let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
First and 10. 6th play of this drive. Looking downfield. Looking downfield. Throws it. Knocked away. He just knocked it down.
He tried to guide it in there, but it didn't work.
They're inside the 15. Dropping back. Looking for an option. Passes it out to the left. He somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
3rd and 10 coming up. Dropping back. He's looking. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. And a great throw for the touchdown.
Yeah, he threw that where only the receiver could get it.
And with that score, they're up by a touchdown. And it's up. The point after is good. And so they're able. back to the game. James is back and ready to put this one in the air. He kicks it off. Number 87 is looking for a nice return.
Face mask on the defense, number 26.
Taylor pulled on the face mask and for the tackle.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Four-man front this time. Passing to his left. And it's caught. He zipped that ball to his receiver.
That quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, but he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Four linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. The Rams using motion. They'll go with the run. And he stopped at the 42-yard line. They keep it on the ground.
Yeah, he didn't break that one for a big game, but he's doing what he can to help his team move the ball downfield.
3rd down, less than a yard. Drops back, throws over to his right, and it's caught. And he's brought down at the 40. The quarterback went with a screen pass on that play.
The screen could really be an effective play. It's a high percentage pass designed to allow the receiver to create his opportunities.
Smith will be looking to give his team good field position here. He moves under the punt, setting up for the return. Can't bring him down. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Looking downfield. Looking for an option. Green passing to the left. Hits his man with the pass. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up the 1st down.
As a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. You did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Four-man front this time. Lynch goes in motion. Tosses it back. Juke move. And he stopped at the 43. He was dropped behind the line.
Yeah, and if you want to talk about the most effective way to stop the run, it's playing on the other side of the ball. When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
Looking downfield. Looking downfield with the throw. Wayne catches it but couldn't stay in bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the 1st down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
So they're almost within their kicker's range. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Using motion. Calling an audible now. Directing traffic. Looking to throw. Looking downfield. Wistrom pulls him down at the 47.
Loss of 10 yards on the play.
Player will come into this game to punt. Number 37 looks like he's ready for the return. And he sends this punt deep downfield. Number 37 looks this punt into his hands. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 21. Warner using split back. Falk gets the toss with the carry. He shakes the defender. Williams stops him at the 30-yard line.
They keep pounding the run like this, and the other team is going to have to ask for some extra oxygen on the sideline.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Warner under center, looking for room. Still running. Vilma records the stop at the 37-yard line. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. So 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. On the run. And he's tackled at the 43. Pickup of about 7. Second and 3 coming up here.
Switch.
Nickelbacking this time. Looking to throw. He's looking. Warner passes to his left. Nice connection. And he stopped at the 5. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
You can't have a great catch without a pretty good pass, and they had both on that play.
1st down and goal to go. About 5 yards out. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Still running. Weathersby with the tackle at the 1-yard line. And so they'll stay conservative and keep it on the ground.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
So it's 2nd and goal. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Looking to run it here. That was an almost perfect run in that type of situation.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Watch. Big play. Set. Hot.
Ball tucks it away. Nice move. They don't get the 2 points.
You can do the math on these attempts, and you can see that if you go for it in certain situations, but if you lose by 1, then everyone says it was a wrong decision.
He sends it off. Moss will return this one. Just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 29. Green under center. Go with the pass. Throws it out over to the left. He lost it. The Rams grabbed the live ball. 5. They're losing the turnover battle as well as the game.
If your team can't hold on to the ball, it usually leads to a loss.
Play it tight. Focus, Steve. Focus. Don't let up. Set.
He's looking upfield. They fail on the conversion attempt.
Yeah, it's always a gamble with these 2-point tries. The league success rate is always low.
Berger in to kick this one off. He sends this one toward the end zone. Smith is looking to pick up some blocking.
And here's what you practice for all week. These 2-minute drills where you have to punch it in for a score to win the whole deal.
It's 1st and 10. Set. Using motion. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Passing right. Johnson couldn't make the catch. Green overthrows the pass.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. But you don't want to lead him that much.
The Cardinals use motion. Directing traffic. Quick drop. With the throw. Hits the target with the pass. The quarterback showed you his great arm on that pass.
Not only can this guy make all the throws, he also really makes a bad decision out there.
It's 1st and 10. They'll go with a pass. Surveying the field. Passes it out to the left. Wayne couldn't make the catch. So he can't connect.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 34. Drops back. Looking for an option. Rolls left. Green with the throw. so he can't bring him in.
There's just no excuse for that. He's getting paid a lot of money to make those catches.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 34. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Throwing. And he can't find a way to keep possession. He should have caught that one.
Any more of those, and he might find himself riding the bench.
4th and 10. Looking to pass. Looking for an option. Gets rid of it. You have to wonder why he decided to go for it on that 4th down.
I don't know what that coach was thinking. That's why you have special teams to play a game of field position.
And they find themselves in scoring range. With the catch. A little shake and bake. What a shot he took there.
Boom. Now that is what football's all about. They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it to make the defense use their timeouts.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Get over there.
Ball with the carry. Looking for room. Good pursuit by the defense on that play.
Yeah, the defense has some quick line alignment. They seem to always move off their blocks well and in a position to make the tackle.
In field goal range now. And it looks like an offset on. Hands it off. Fall through the middle. Williams stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far.
Arizona takes a timeout. They have no timeouts remaining.
Wilkins comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's on its way. A nice kick, and it's good. Smith, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Berger is back and ready to put this one in the air. He gets the kick away. He downs it in the end zone.
We've got a good one going here today.
He'll go with a pass. Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Green continues to add to his total of execution, giving him over 250 yards passing. It's 1st and 10. He'll go with a pass. Looking downfield. Passes it short, and he makes the grab. Number 32 stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
About 4 to go. Ball on their own 48. He's looking to pass. Looking for an option. Passing to his left. Wayne was the intended receiver. Herring got his hand up in time to tip it away.
And they're lucky that one fell incomplete. Gobbled up by the defense.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Looks like he's changing the play. Drops back. Looking for an option. Tosses it right. The defender broke, and a good defensive play.
You know, he did what you taught to do. And that's take away the ability for the receiver to catch the ball. He can't catch it when you knock it down.
And the defense has forced them into a critical 4th.
This is why you play the game, for situations like this. I think you go with what you have the most confidence in. Maybe it's your receiver, or maybe it's your tight end. Whatever it is, the quarterback has to get it there.
Trent Green is nearing the 300-yard mark in passing. It's 1st and 10. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel, looking for an option. He goes to the left side. Knocked away. A hard throw, but no catch. The pass was incomplete.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. 6th play of this drive. Quick drop, looking for a receiver. Green, passing over to his left. Wayne just dropped that pass.
There's really no excuse for that. You just have to catch those balls.
3rd and 10, coming up. Green sets up, drops back. Looking downfield, launches the pass. Wayne couldn't get both feet down in time. Incomplete.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
It's 4th down and 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Green directing traffic. 8th play of this drive. Man in motion. Calling an audible. Calling an audible now. Looking downfield. He surveys the field with the pass, and he's there to bring it in. Thomas records the stop at the 28, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
The only thing they should be doing here is going with a kneel down so they can try.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 28. One more kneel down, and they have the win. Four linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. And this game is over. The final score is St. Louis 21, Arizona 14. A reminder to join us next week.
You have called tails. Is that correct? The Cardinals call tails, won the toss. They choose to kick.
The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. James will be kicking off. He kicks it off. The Cowboys will start the drive from 23. The Cardinals have one less corner for this game because his injury is still hampering him. Although it's nothing serious, his ankle is still bothering him. Quick drop, passing to his right. He hits his receiver. He really lets it fly.
When you have a guy with a quick release like this, it can really frustrate the passer. Seems like you always get rid of it just before they can get through.
1 yard to go. Ball on their own 32. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Lawrence sends the pass away. He did a nice job knocking that ball down.
The receiver just didn't have good position on him.
1 yard to go. And it looks like an offset on. Canberra gets close. And he's tackled at the 25-yard line. Loss of 6.
Loss of 7 yards.
Number 4 is looking for a good punt here. Smith will be looking to give his team good field position here. And he waves for the fair catch. Smith saw them closing in fast, so he signaled for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
1st and 10. 4-man front this time. Dropping back. Looking for an option. Passes it. Wayne, the intended receiver. A lot of heat on that pass.
He tried to thread the needle there.
Looking to throw. He's looking. Rolling right. Green sends the pass away. And the defender brings him down at the 42. He displayed a lightning release on that pass.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
Does over the pass. Looking for a receiver. Passing to his right. Nice completion. He does a nice job bringing in the pass.
This guy's just like a gunslinger. He's never in a position where he thinks their throw is impossible.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 48. They'll go with a pass. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. No completion there. Back to the game. And we go back to the game. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Looking for a receiver. Throwing left. He hits his receiver. And he's tackled at the 32. The quarterback showed you his great arm on that pass.
Not only does this guy have a strong arm, but his quick release makes him very tough to sack.
So they have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to pass. Looking for a receiver. Coakley reached the quarterback and brought him down. So they're almost within their kicker's range. Ball on the 42-yard line. Nickelback in this time. Quick drop. Looking for an option. Passing to his left. Nice reception. And he's brought down at the 17. The quarterback showed you his great arm on that pass.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that 2nd and 3rd gear.
They're in the red zone. Looking downfield. Surveying the field. With the pass. Nice completion. And a great throw for the touchdown.
Yeah, he threw that where only the receiver could get it.
Set.
And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. And so they're able to move the ball a distance and punch it into the end zone.
Hey, these guys deserve to feel good about it. Now it's the defense's turn to come out and do its job.
James is back and ready to put this one in the air. He sends it off. The kick returner will try to run this one back. He'll bring him down. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. 1st and 10. Four-man front this time. Back to pass. Steps up. Lawrence passing to the left. He rifled it out there.
That guy's always had a great arm. That's something you can't teach.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Make it happen, D. Make it happen. Set. Cut.
Campbell searching for a seam. Missed the tackle. And he's tackled at the 38. He was trying to get to the corner on that play, but couldn't pick up enough blocks.
That's great containment by the defense. They were all in the right position, and there was just no place for him to run.
Outside.
He'll go with a pass. Fakes the throw. Gets rid of it. Nice reception. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 45. First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel, using motion. Lawrence hands it off, runs up the middle. Bryant takes him down at the 33. He did a nice job on that run.
And he picks up a first down. And when you have an offense that can keep it on the ground and pick up 6, 7, or 8 yards, you really open up the defense.
First and 10. Nickelback in this time. Lawrence gives the ball off. Coleman takes him down at the 28. Gain of 5 on the play. Fifth play of this drive. Kelly, the motion man.
At the end of the first quarter,
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
Arizona 7.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Roger. Watch your man. Set. Hey.
Looking to throw. Lawrence throws it over to his right. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 13-yard line.
16 yards.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Cambrick gets the toss. Not a decisive move for the ball carrier there, John. He just couldn't decide where he wanted to go.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to go. But against this defense, you don't have a heck of a lot of choices.
Right, they're in the red zone. Only one man in the backfield with the carry. And he's brought down at the 15. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
3rd and long. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Big play. Don't let up.
Dropping back, stepping up, looking downfield. Wilfork reaches the quarterback and hauls him down to the turf.
Loss of 4 yards on the play.
Number 87 is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. And it's up. And it's good. Some drive concludes with a field goal, and they seem to be relatively happy with it.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they'll take a touchdown for the next one.
He gets the kick away. Moss will try to bring this one back. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23. Dropping back. Looking for a receiver. Throwing. He hits his receiver. He made a quick read and got rid of it in a hurry.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
It's 1st and 10. Four-man front this time. He's looking to pass. Looking for a receiver. Tosses it right. Knocked down. Green looked a little uncomfortable in the pocket there.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
It's second down and 10 to go. Drops back. Surveying the field. He couldn't control it. He got his hands on it, and the pass was incomplete.
No receiver's perfect, so you wouldn't see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
Pass. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. And he's stopped at the 29. He really zipped that pass in there.
Hey, I think we need to get this guy's throws on a radar gun. That thing had a vapor trail.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Looking to pass. Looking for an option. Passes it. And the catch is made. Good job of bringing the pass in.
Not only can this guy make all the throws, he also rarely makes a bad decision out there.
It's first and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. Fifth play of this drive. Using motion. Davis hits the cross. 2 minutes left in the quarter. He couldn't reach the corner on that run.
Yeah, as a back, you need to take what the defense is going to give you. That time, they wouldn't give him an inch.
So it's second and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. They'll go with a pass. Looking for an option. Passing to his right. And the catch is made. He zipped that ball to his receiver.
That quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, but he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
So now we have third and goal. Seventh play of this drive. Looking downfield. Green goes to the middle of the field. A good pass, but no catch.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. This is fourth down and goal to go. The defense is snacking the line on the carry. He just got it across the goal line.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. James is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 3, deep to receive.
He sends this one toward the end zone. Barnes will bring this one upfield. The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
Sometimes the defender will go for whatever they can get their hands on. Problem is that time he grabbed a little mask in the process.
First and 10. Hambrick, the lone back. Looking downfield. Steps up. Passes left. Hits his man with the pass. And so he's able to fire that one to his receiver, converting for a first down.
He was either going to catch it or he was going to get knocked out by it.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Dropping back. Steps up into the pocket. Tossing it to the middle. The offense picks up some free yardage.
That's the stuff the defensive coordinator hates to see. Nothing hurts the team like giving them free field position.
So it's first and 5. Lawrence sets up. Dropping back. Passes it. And he makes the grab. It's first and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Timeout called by Dallas. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
One thing they have to remember is that they're in scoring range and they don't need to run or hurry up because they have plenty of timeout. They just need to stay in rhythm and make sure they get some points out of this drive.
Loses one tackler. Vilma stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. They're within range, but still in a hurry because the clock is starting to become a real factor. The Cowboys line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Looking to throw. Gets the pass off. Intercepted. Lawrence shouldn't have thrown that ball.
He waited for the quarterback to put that one in the air, and then he moved into position to make the nice pick.
They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. Green under center. He's looking to pass. He's looking with the throw. The defender broke that play up. He got his hand in there to knock it down.
One thing remains constant. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incompletion or worse.
Quick drop. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. That reception moves the change, and they pick up a 1st down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 46. Nickelback in this time. Looking to pass. He surveys the field. With the pass. Johnson couldn't get both feet down in time. Incomplete.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away. If this coach is anything like I think he is, he won't be satisfied with the lead. And he'll have his guy throwing to give him a chance at some more points before halftime.
Drops back, looking for a receiver. Green, passing to the left. Lots of pressure, but he was able to get rid of it.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
Looking to pass, looking for a receiver. Throws it. And they're able to connect on that one. That reception moves the change, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Davis, the lone setback, drops back. He surveys the field. He finds his man. He throws a perfect strike.
That was one heck of a throw. You could see him setting for the pass, then boom, it was gone.
They'll head right back to the line. Dropping back, surveying the field. Green with the pass. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score, Arizona 14. Dallas 3. Let's get back to the action on the field. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Number 87 is back and ready to put this one in the air. He kicks it off. The Cardinals will start the drive from the 33-yard line.
Please remember that refreshments will not be served.
It's 1st and 10. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Looking to pass, looking for a receiver. Going deep, and he makes the grab. It helps to have soft hands to bring in a hard throw like that one.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
They're just about in field goal range. Green gets set. He's looking to pass. He's looking, throwing. It's loose. The Cardinals grab the live ball. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity.
That was a foot race to the fumble. Looks like the extra wind sprints of practice are paying off.
Nickelback in this time. Man in motion. Looks like he's changing the play, directing traffic. They'll go with a pass. He surveys the field. Noble records the sack.
And you have to give credit to the coverage.
So it's 3rd down and long. Quick drop. Uses the pump. Looking for an option. It's loose. The Cowboys grab the live ball. The 20. the 10, 5, and he's in for the score. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
And it's on its way. The point after is good. And with that score, the momentum has shifted. Number 87 is back and ready to put this one in the air. He sends it off.
Now this thing could still go either way.
First and 10. Drops back. He's looking. Passes it. He hits his receiver. That was flawless execution.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Four-man front this time. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Chang throws to the middle. And he's tackled at the 40-yard line. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
Looking to pass. Stepping up with the pass. And the catch is made. He never hesitated on that pass.
This receiver can really do it all. He has speed, he runs great routes, and he can make catches on any kind of throw because he's got those great hands.
They're inside the 20. Looking to throw. He surveys the field with the pass. Hits his man with the pass. He made sure he got that one in there in a hurry.
You hear that sound as that guy made the catch? He threw it so hard he almost knocked his receiver out of the end zone.
And it's up. The point after is good. And so a big drive for this offense as they put together a nice string of plays that takes them down the better part of the field for the touchdown.
Yeah, the offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown. Now they're going to talk with their coach and see how they can keep it from happening again.
He gets the kick away. Dallas needs 2 scores to get back into this one. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 20. Using motion.
Watch the middle. He's mine.
Looking for an opening. Can't bring him down.
They keep pounding the run like this, and the other team is going to have to ask for some extra oxygen on the sideline.
Second and 3 coming up here. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Camden gets the call. Running to the left side. So he picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
Now that's my kind of football. The big guys up front, getting ahead on somebody, and making a hole to get a first down.
It's first and 10. Lawrence sets up. Man in motion. Cameron gets the handoff on the delay. Vilma found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 36. Four-man front this time. The rush is on. Broken up. He just knocked it down.
You know, the quarterback needs to put that ball in a position where the defender can't get to it. That didn't happen there.
They need 6. Passing to his left. Nice completion. And the defender brings him down at the 49. He didn't have to make any adjustments to come up with that catch.
A few more like that, this guy's going to be in the All-Madden team.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Lawrence with 2 tight ends available. Passing to the middle of the field. And he dropped it. Midfield. Only one man back. Evans goes in motion. He's looking upfield. Missed tackle. Taylor makes the stop at the 45.
Even if your running game isn't over effective, running consistently with your big guys will tire out the defense because they're always taking hits and getting banged up.
The Cowboys are in the offset I formation. Quick drop, steps up. Lawrence throws right, and it's complete. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
You can't have a great catch without a pretty good pass, and they had both on that play.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 27-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Arizona Cardinals ahead of the Dallas Cowboys. 21-10. 1st and 10. Man in motion. Dropping back. Passing to his right. And the catch is made. Nice reception there, marking his first catch. Ball inside the 10. Amber gets the call. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
They're inside the 15. Lawrence under center. Amber looking for room, and he's stopped at the 10. 4-yard gain on the play. Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 10-yard line. And this is the 11th play of this drive. Looking for a receiver. Lawrence passing to the right. Evans, the intended receiver. Good defense shown on that play with the tip.
He just stayed with the coverage, and he got his hand right in there.
Number 87 comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. Splits the uprights and good. And they're able to get some points out of the drive with the successful field goal attempt.
Hey, that's why you had your kicker. You put him in position to come through, and when he does, it gives your offense confidence. They don't have to do it all. They can rely on him to get points too.
He sends this one toward the end zone.
You know, they can put this one away with a good drive here.
It's 1st and 10. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Looking to pass. Green rolls right. Dumps it off to the short receiver. Great reception on that play, John.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
They need 7. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Changing the play now. Looks like he's calling an audible. Looking to pass. Passing right. Gonzalez can't come up with it on that attempt. That pass doesn't find its target.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
7 yards to go. Ball on their own 22. Only one man back. Dropping back. He's looking. Throws it out over to the left. Nice completion. Green continues to add to his total with that completion, giving him over 250 yards passing. So we have 1st and 10 here. Nickelback in this time. Gonzalez goes in motion, calling it audible, changing the play now, dropping back, surveying the field with the throw, and they're able to connect on that one. Trent Green is nearing the 300-yard mark in passing. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Set.
The Cardinals use motion. On the carry, on the run. Wynn brought him down for his 3rd tackle. So a gain of about 1. Right. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up. He's going to throw. He surveys the field. Green with the throw. He couldn't bring that pass in.
I'm not sure why he dropped that one. The quarterback delivered it right to him.
3rd and 9. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Calling an audible now. Directing traffic. Looking to throw. Surveying the field. With the throw. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. He didn't appear to see the defenders on that play.
The defense was all over that one. They're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Back to the field.
The Cardinals take a timeout. 2 timeouts remaining.
James leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. And it's on its way. And that kick is right on target. Let's get back to the play on the field.
Number 12 to kick off. Number 3 and number 82 deep to receive.
He kicks it off. Evans is looking for a nice return. The Cowboys take over on offense at the 24. The defense is trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game right now. First and 10. Ball on their own 24. Dropping back. Steps up into the pocket. Passing to his left. Great play by getting a hand in it.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Drops back. Tosses it right. And he makes the grab. Weathersby records the tackle at the 33. So that tackle now gives him 4. One yard to go. Ball on their own 33. Drops back. Lawrence goes to the middle of the field. Flag down. Wilfork helped out the offense there.
The quarterback was aware enough of what was going on to get the ball snapped while the defense was in the wrong spot. First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
Man in motion. Quick drop. Passing to the middle of the field. And he's brought down at the 45-yard line. That pass was right on the money, and the receiver was there to make the catch for his first reception. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. With the pass, Martin just couldn't find a way to come up with that. Melissa, what can you tell us about his injury?
Well, Al, it doesn't look good. I spoke to the team doctor, and he indicated that it's the type of injury that would take some time to heal. They're hopeful that he won't be out long, but his return is doubtful.
Thanks, Melissa. Well, that's good news because on the replay, it looked a lot more serious than that. He'll probably miss the rest of the game. Carter with the throw, and he stopped at the 31-yard line. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Yeah, that's what the receiver's first job is, to catch the ball. And once he has control of the ball, then he can look to stretch it for a big gain.
The Cowboys taking timeout. 1 timeout remains.
In field goal range now. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Dropping back, throws it. And it's complete. And the defender brings him down at the 18-yard line. The quarterback did a real good job finding his target with that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
It's 1st and 10. Seventh play of this drive. Man in motion, looking downfield. He goes to the left side. Powell was the intended target, so the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. They have to move him down quickly here on 2nd down. Nickelback in this time. Quick drop. Gets the pass off. Nice completion. The defense wasn't ready for that, and they pay the price on the touchdown pass.
Looks like everyone bid on that play. To me, it looked like there were about 11 bites.
The Cowboys are clearly not finished just yet.
Don't count this one as a victory yet.
Carter gives the ball off. They failed to get the deuce.
As a coach, you always have to be careful to pick and choose when you go for 2. It can be the difference between winning by 1 and losing by 1.
Number 87, trying for the onside kick. They'll kick this one short and try to recover it. Number 36 fields it cleanly.
And you're starting to run out of time, so this is a time of game where every one of these possessions count. The defense is trying to get the ball back for its offense, who only needs a touchdown. And the offense wants to take as much time off the clock as they can.
And a kneel down here on 2nd down is the most likely scenario. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Arizona 24, Dallas 19. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.